Everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Ashley with Evans Behavioral Services, and today I am here to discuss my supervision curriculum. So as many of you know, my BCBA supervision curriculum is set to launch on September 21st, which is just about 2 weeks away. Very excited about it. It's gonna, I think, be great for BCBAs to provide some guidance for providing supervision for trainees. So that we can, really ensure that the next generation of BCBAs are providing quality sound treatment to those that need it the most. So I just wanted to do a video to show you how the curriculum is set up, to just give you a little bit of a better idea of like 1 or 2 tasks here. I'm going to fast forward a little bit to let's do conducting assessments. So you'll see each task is numbered. It's a general progression. You don't have to follow it directly. Feel free to jump around to task 1 and then 7 and then 10. However, makes sense for your trainee and their current caseload and what they're currently learning and studying, all of that, lots of considerations. It definitely does not have to be in chronological order here. So it'll give you the topic. So this one is conducting assessments on skills and deficits. And then it also includes the task list items that this task covers. So this one is F-4, H-2, and H-3. So that's there so that you can monitor your trainees' competencies within each task list item and really hone in on what areas they might need more training, more experience with. And I think it's also great for trainees to self-monitor their own competencies within each item on the task list. So from there, then it goes into the background information. So this is just going to be a little snippet of information regarding what the task is, how it relates to ABA, or how it relates to your role as a behavior analyst, things like that. And then there'll be instructions. So the instructions are gonna provide some ideas for topics of discussion. So under this task, the conducting assessments on skills and deficits, I recommend just first discussing with your supervisee, reviewing the common skill assessments used in ABA, talking about pros and cons, age appropriateness of each, discussing how to decide which assessment to use with each learner, all of that kind of discussion information. And then it includes a task for your trainee to do. So given this information, you would have them identify the most appropriate assessment tool for their client or clients. You guys can then go through role playing, assessing the skills with each other, with you acting as the client, and then plan for your trainee to conduct the assessment with a client. And it provides some follow-up information, so some general information on what the follow-up should be, and then some additional considerations and points of discussion. So one thing you'll find in this curriculum is it's not set up rotely where it's like, do this, do that, do this. I provide a lot of guidance on developing areas of discussion and suggestions on like things to consider, but it's not going to directly tell you do this, do that. So for example, this one, consider, does the trainee demonstrate an understanding of and competency in probing skills? Were they able to identify the most appropriate ways to assess skills with their learner? Were there any areas that they struggled to assess within the assessment? What barriers might be present? Suggest providing additional training, resources, etc., as needed. What areas of skill need were identified via the assessment? What areas of skill strengths? And then having your supervisee brainstorm ways to address those skill deficits. Oh my goodness, deficits. That word did not want to come out. So having your supervisee brainstorm ways to address the skill deficits, and prioritizing, you can discuss prioritizing goals, as identified through the assessment. Encourage them to consider client preferences, supporting environments, risks, constraints, social validity, all that good stuff. And then consider, was the assessment chosen by your supervisee the best fit for the learner? Why or why not? Would any other assessments provide more valuable information? So that's kind of the general setup of each task is going to go through background information, instructions for topics of discussion, and unrestricted task hours, and then follow-up and considerations and points of discussion. I appreciate all of the support, and I'm looking forward to getting this out in the hands of many BCBAs. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.